Hello again, Assassins. It's Darkshard of the YouTube Assassin. We're ending the Taco Tuesday Trifecta with Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, we have as our normal mode god, Anubis. Anubis is pretty much easy. It's pretty straightforward. The way that these gods fights work is that you will go, you attack them, you have to hit the bubble on their chest. Stay away from the red circle, that will harm you. Stay away from the outer ring, that yellow circle. That will reset the entire fight, and you may have to do it all over again. Alright? You want to keep hitting Anubis in the chest with arrows, and as you're running around, when you get him to about 75, 50, and 25% health, he will release minions. He is the only one that at 75 and 50% health, he will release bipedal minions, and at the 25% mark, release quadruped minions, which means that he will release jackals, and everybody else is kind of human. So, what you want to do is avoid all of his different hazards. He has these bone cages. He will release a couple of jackals that are on fire, as you'll see. He will release a wall of smoke and flame. And as you battle his minions, when they die, they do form circles of smoke and flame. They will turn into that. So you want to be wary of that as well. He was, I think, the pinnacle of what they did. They got kind of lazy when they made Sobek and Sekhmet, but this was really, really a difficult fight. Overall, like when you think about it, I think that he was a difficult fight in retrospect. I know in the past I've said he's an easy fight. Anyway, keep hitting him in the chest. Grab those bags that you find as you run around. They will give you more arrows, and you're definitely going to need arrows in order to defeat him. At around 10% of his health, he will give up and he will just die. You'll gain 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and you will gain a tier 1 god item. Unless you've already got all the god items, then you will get another 1,000 XP, as I have. Next up, we have Sekhmet. Sekhmet is our hard mode god. Now, at level 40, you could take on the normal mode gods. You could also take on the hard mode gods, but there's a little catch to it. Normal mode gods at level 40 and all the way, if you have all the DLCs, to 55, they will match your level. In the hard mode version of the gods, they will be 3 levels higher than you. So if you're level 40, they'll be level 43. I have all the DLCs. I hit level 55, which is the highest for this game. They are level 58. Again, 75, 50, and 25%. She'll release her minions. They will all be bipedal. They will not be any animals or anything like that. The strategy is the same, except her hazards are going to be a fire beam that she shoots from her head. It will divide into 2 later on in the fight. She will also make these circles that will fill with fire. You want to avoid that. And then she will also throw fireballs at you. So you want to avoid that as well, obviously. The minions, if you get between a minion and a fireball, the minion will take that fireball and take damage. You definitely want to make sure that you take out the minions because they are tethered to her health. So there is a possibility of doing damage to her as you go along. As far as what you need in order to really dominate in this fight, you want to make sure that you've got all kinds of health on hit or DOT, damage over time, articles, like anything that will do bleeding on hit or poison on hit, okay? Health on hit items I got. Every time I attack with my sword any of these guys, I gain health. And, at this point, it really doesn't matter because I'm such high level that, as far as mastery goes, that it's not really going to affect me. But early on, you definitely want that stuff. Damage over time, like bleeding on hit or poison on hit, those are great because they do damage to either these guys or especially to the god, and it will kind of drain their energy little by little. Every couple of seconds, every half a second, you'll see them lose just a tiny bit of health, but every little bit helps. Again, at about 10%, she will give up, and you will gain another 1000 XP, 250 drachma, a tier 2 god item, or if you're like me and you completed them all, you'll get another 1000 XP. You can farm the gods, by the way. So I really do think that it should be way more XP for doing that. Anyway, in every major town, you'll find the Nomad's Bazaar with Reda, way before Valhalla. You could buy carbon crystals, which will update a bunch of gear that you've got. You don't need it because you'll find plenty of that in the world. You can also buy Heka chests, which is a gamble. You buy a Heka chest, there's a possibility you gain an epic item or a legendary item. And in this game, legendaries are better than the epic items. You can also sell off all of your items, or any of your items, including legendaries. And legendaries you could get more than one of. Every day at around 8 p.m. Eastern, he'll give you a daily quest. Completing the daily quest will give you a certain amount of XP and a Heka chest. This one is gather materials. I have tons of materials, so I know I could complete it. For completing it, 1500 XP and an epic item, which I'll sell off because, again, legendary items in this game are better than epic. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you all in the next one.